Hey folks, welcome back to Green Iron TV. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since we've been on, but hey, guess what? It's the middle of summer. There is so much going on. And it's part of the fact that because there is so much going on, I really don't want to get in the middle of a major project on any of the vehicles because there is so much going on. There's parades, there's shows, events. So I really don't like to get into doing a lot of heavy work in the middle of summer. You know, I want to just be able to keep the vehicles going and get them to the parades and events and so forth like that. So, but we have been out driving around and taking vehicles places for displays and whatnot. And as of recent, the M38a1 here is getting a little bit of play in the steering box. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to tighten up the steering box on one of these M38a1 Jeeps. Pretty simple process, so we're going to knock that out pretty quick here. So thanks a lot for watching along. Please take a moment, give us a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Also make sure you check out the link down below. Check out the Green Iron TV store. We have all kinds of cool merch in there, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of cool things in the merch store. So check that out while you're there. Thanks. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting just a little bit of play in the steering wheel, a couple inches back and forth, and there is a way to tighten this up, and that is on the steering box. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open the hood and get down in there and show you how to tighten up the steering box. Okay, with the hood open, we have our steering box down here. And put a little extra light down in there. So we have our steering box. Let's see if we can position this here. And on the steering box, we have this locking nut and this adjuster screw, which has got a flathead. So what we want to do is we're going to back off the adjuster nut or the locking nut and then tighten in that adjuster screw. So we're going to do that nice and gentle and get this thing all set. Okay, so the biggest challenge is trying to find a position where I can get the camera in here and work over top. So we got a 3/4 inch open end wrench and we're going to back that off a little. And we're gonna stick our screwdriver in there. And we're gonna tighten that up. Alright, so we've gone in a little bit. Let's see. Alright, so our steering is nice and tight now. And all we did is we went in probably almost like a half turn. So now we'll lock this back into place. Come out to our steering wheel here, and we are nice and tight. So there's essentially no free play in that wheel now. So we'll go ahead, maybe we'll fire up and we'll go around the block, check that out, make sure it's nice and tight, works good, and wrap this up. steering wheel, which is what we wanted. Well, there you have it, folks. That's a quick and easy way to adjust the steering on the M38a1 and all the Jeeps that have what's known as the Ross steering gearbox. It's just that adjuster right on the side, quick and easy. Just a half turn or so, tightens it right back up, gets rid of the free play out of the steering wheel, and really helps the Jeep out. It is an inherent not necessarily a problem, but it is an inherent wear point on these types of Jeeps, and you know, they wear out over time, and you can then go ahead and rebuild the steering gearboxes. So luckily this one is fairly, you know, good. It just needed just a little bit of adjustment to pull it back in, tighten it up just a little bit, and we were able to accomplish that. So like always, I want to thank you guys for, you know, sticking around. Make sure you give this video a like, leave a comment, and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you can follow along for all our good green iron madness. Got a couple shows coming up, so I know there's a couple car shows coming up and a couple parades and some items like that. So we're got stuff like that. And then here and in a little over a month, we'll be heading to Wisconsin to the Military Vehicle National Convention, and we'll be taking the 715. And we will be taking the M38a1 for judging. So we'll have that there, and hopefully have a good show there. So thanks a lot for watching, and you guys have a great afternoon.